my Kindle is actually currently being rebooted because of one thing I would like to say. There is no way to actually like clear out your web browser, like, you know, make it display a blank page. I mean, you could just do the about blank thing, but I actually don't think that works. I think I've tried it before. So the only way I know how to do it is to restart the Kindle entirely, and this is a fairly long process, so I do kind of want to go ahead and show you guys the DSi's browser, just so maybe we can do sort of a comparison with it, because I do think they're about the same, actually. They are very similar in my opinion. So to start up this one up, you just go over to its icon and you hit Start DSi Browser, and there it is. So that's pretty cool. So it's loading it. See, this is still booting up. The boot up process on the Kindle takes forever, guys, which is very annoying actually, but you know, I don't know what it's got to do, but I guess it's got to do something because it takes forever. It's very annoying. We'll set this off to the side though, and there you go. So that's that. That's how you get to the web browser. So I'm just gonna leave this off to the side here and wait for the Kindle to boot up. Okay, so the way you get to the browser with the Kindle, you simply go to we simply push the menu button. It might be a little slow at first because it just rebooted it, but you go to menu, go down all the way down to experimental, and you click web browser. And if you open it for the first time after like rebooting it or something, it will bring you straight to your bookmarks. And these are some that it's included, which is pretty cool. And you know, you can add your own. Let me real quickly see what my bookmarks are, so I can. Yeah, I'm not going to show you mine. Or well, yeah. Well, let me just cover up the last two because it's got personal information on it. Unfortunately, there is no way to change the names of the the bookmarks. So anyway, I might not even show you those. But that's that. One hit I do want to give to the Kindle web browser is that if you go to a full website, it doesn't automatically redirect you to the mobile version, which kind of is a little bit of a necessary feature. You'd kind of want to go to the mobile version of a website with the Kindle because, well, my blog especially, my blog will crash this thing. It'll make it totally reboot itself if you go to my blog. But the full version of my blog, or the mobile version of my blog, doesn't do that. So, anyway, let's just try Google real quickly. So I'm going to load Google right here. Alright, so I've got it set to go, and I'm actually going to load Google over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and input GOO. I also think the DSi is the same way in that it doesn't automatically redirect you to the mobile version. Alright, so, oh shoot, you know, I've already gone there. Let's go. Stupid thing. I don't like this keyboard. There you go. So now they're going at about the same time. That wasn't exactly a fair test. Let's do a refresh test. Alright, so let me go over to the reload button. Go. That's done. Now this is the full version of Google, and over here, this one's done. So yeah, anyway. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing this comparison here. It's not exactly working out the way I thought it would. Sorry. But anyway, just thought I'd do a speed test, but that epically failed, and I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. Anyway, this is what Google looks like on the website. As you can see, it actually looks really nice. I actually really like browsing the web on the Kindle. It looks actually awesome. Seen it in this black and white sort of paper-like display. It's actually very unique. It's like an experience I have visited websites on a Nook that was on display in the Barnes & Noble, but you know, just being able to experience this, you know, in your house is kind of cool. I mean, look, have you ever seen Google like this? I mean, paper-like. I think that's awesome. So anyway, yeah, that's Google. It's totally fully functional. You can go view your images and whatever you got to do to be. You gotta do. So let's go over to Amazon's website here. You simply go up to the address bar here and you'll see that automatically highlights it. Just go ahead and start typing in the URL. So we've got Amazon.com typed in. We're gonna go there, see what it looks like. Now, you'll also notice it is loading the full version of Amazon.com. One thing that's very interesting, loading the full version of Twitter is even a nightmare. It's like ridiculous. Anyway, it's taking its time here. We're currently connected to Wi-Fi, by the way. And anyway, there you go. There's the Kindle right there. Shows you that nice little graphic. So that's very cool. As you can see, we've got this little box here that has a magnifying glass in the middle. If you're on a fairly large website, I mean, this one isn't large in terms of like megabytes or anything, but you know, it's just a wide, large. It's large in shape. You'll get a magnifying glass, and what you can do is actually you move it to where you want to focus in on. Just push the center button. It'll automatically zoom in for you, and this is how you're going to navigate. So anyway, there's the Kindle. You can actually click on this link here, and it'll bring you over to the site talking about the Kindle in particular, which is kind of cool. So let me refocus for you here. There you go. And it is a little slow, but it'll get there eventually. There we go. I do like the way this fills up. It inverts the letters as it goes, if you can see that. I think that's really cool, though. Cool looking. So anyway, there's the Kindle webpage. Let's go to another website. I had one in my mind, but I can't remember what. Oh yeah, let's actually go to Twitter. Now, the full version of Twitter will take forever. So if you want to go to the mobile version of Twitter, just do m.twitter.com. Alright, so m.twitter.com. That stands for mobile Twitter, okay? And it's taking us there. Mobile websites are the websites you should go to. They're very, very much faster. Sometimes it's kind of weird. Sometimes this thing doesn't remember my login information. It just logged me out, but let me go ahead and sign into Twitter here, and I'll be right back. So anyway, let me at least show you the sign-in page on here. Actually, it might automatically log me in. Who knows? We'll see. Nope, it needs my username and password, so let me fill this in real quickly and I'll be back. That's interesting. But anyway, this is what mobile Twitter looks like. As you can see, it works very well. So if you need to view your Twitter on here, then awesome, go for it. I would just recommend that you use your the mobile version. It's easier. It's a lot more stable. Whoa, what did I do? I don't know what I did. I accidentally pushed a button. Oh, what? Alright, you know what? You know what? No, I'm not going to log in. Go back. Why did it do that? Oh my goodness. That was epically annoying. I wanted to see if I could find the tweet that I tweeted out with my Kindle, with that book. If I even set up my Twitter information. I'm not sure I set up my Twitter information on here or not. Yes, I didn't. Let me actually go ahead and click on my username here. My little icon there. We'll go over there and see what happens. Let me bring you guys out a little bit. Yeah, I haven't been able to get a tweet to come out of this yet, but you know, I can still tweet. Let me see here. Where is the tweet thing? Let's go to the home screen of Twitter. Maybe I can find it there, and I'll show you guys tweeting with the Kindle. It's very simple. Yeah, there it is. Tweeting with my Kindle. There you go. Let me see if I can get you guys there. See that? Awesome. Tweeting with my Kindle. So what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and go down to the tweet button. I'm going to hit tweet, and it's going to go ahead and tweet it. So it works just like it does, you know, on your phone. And speaking of phone, let me show you guys what 3G speeds are like. There is kind of a way to manually switch between Wi-Fi and 3G. I am yawning and Doug. Alright, so basically what you want to do, you want to go to your settings, and you want to go to your Wi-Fi's, and you want to actually forget the current Wi-Fi you're connected to, and then it will be connected to 3G. I can't show you this process though, because it will show personal information, so I'm going to do that off camera real quickly, so I'll be right back. 3G, we are connected to 3G. I'm going to show you what 3G speeds are like. Let's go back to the web browser. Just hit the back button and it brought me back. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go ahead and hit reload. Shall we? Reload Twitter. We're now visiting Twitter over 3G. Alright, no Wi-Fi is being used here. And as you can see, just a little slower, but it works. And it works awesomely. So if you're out and about, you're in your car, or you're a passenger, I hope you're a passenger if you're going to do this, then you can totally visit the websites if you have signal strength on here. So that's actually pretty cool. Let's go ahead and load the main version of Google. I'll also show you the mobile version of Google too. So here's Google loading over 3G. The full version of Google is a fairly small website, so it's actually, I don't think it's a huge problem to load it like this. Anyway, there's Google loaded over 3G, and let me also show you the mobile version of Google, m.google.com. There we are. And there's the mobile version of Google. Pretty sweet. You can do what you gotta do. Hit search. It'll bring you to a website that looks pretty similar to what you're used to. Oh my goodness, is there anything else I could show you about the Kindle? The web browser menu, if you hit the menu button, you can actually go straight to the Kindle store again. You can actually turn wireless off, you can zoom in. So there you go, we zoomed in. Can we zoom in even more? Oh heck yes we can. Can we even more? Oh yeah. How about even more? Let's zoom back out. Whoops. Oh, I just actually went into article mode. It didn't work there, but article mode is kind of cool. Basically, let's actually get out of article mode. Basically, if you have a bunch of text that's in the form of an article, and it's just a little hard on you to read it, you can actually turn on our article mode, and you can read it as if it's like a, it automatically formats it like it's a book. It's really, really cool. I might try and show you that if I can get to my blog here. You can also go to your bookmarks. You can actually bookmark the page. You can go to your history and your browser settings, which is very simple. Clear history, clear cookies, disable JavaScript, and disable images. And those are your settings. Obviously, disabling images will make your web browsing experience much faster, but I do like the images for some reason, so can't complain. Let me actually try and go to my blog so I can show you guys an article, shall we? So in order to get to my blog, the mobile version, don't go to the full version on a Kindle. It will completely reboot your Kindle. It's very annoying. You want to go to, Pizzscn. It is a little bit weird to do compared to the other websites. You can't just do so Pizzscn blog. Oops. One hit I have to give to the Kindle immediately is the keyboard is not very easy to use. So Pizzscn blog dot blog spot.com, and then after that, okay, I've got to set this to go to so I don't accidentally Wikipedia it. Then after that, you want to do a /, so you got to go to symbols / you want to do a question mark. Alright, and then you want to do question mark, come on, and then what do you do next? I think then you do then you do no, I just deleted it. Alright, question mark M, and then you want to do an equal sign. The keyboard is very weird on here. M equals, and then you want to do a 1. Just like so, and that should be it. So I'm going to go and hit enter, and it should take us. And this is the mobile version of my blog. Sorry about that, it was a little weird to type. Okay, let's find one that's kind of an article-like thing. Let's go to iOS 4.2 new features. So iOS 4.2 new features. There is sort of a bit of an article in here, so we could say at least. Yeah, we got some text in here. Decent amount of text. And you got a screenshot there. So very nice. Excuse me. Let's go into, once it fully loads, menu, article mode, see what happens. There we go. We're now in article mode, and as you can see, it basically turns it into basically an article. And it actually does it very well. It's a little jumbled here, but hey, it works. You can't complain. It doesn't actually show all the pictures, but that's okay. And all the links that are clickable are still clickable, in fact. So let's go ahead and... oh, maybe not. So let's go back into web mode. Man, I tell you what. I'm not used to reviewing devices that are this large, because it keeps getting bumped into the tripod, and it's annoying. So I get kind of an interesting, uncomfortable positions here. Ugh. I gotta hurry this up. So anyway, as you can see, there are indeed more images in this one, but they weren't all able to load. Come on, go down. Oh, there we go. See, there's another image of the home screen. Let me actually zoom in and get really close macro detail. Stop sitting on that shoe, so I can show you guys the same. Yes, I know it's sideways, but there you go. That's kind of what an image looks like. Very, very up close. And there's the text. That's very cool. So anyway, that is basically the web browser. That might become its own video. This is kind of a long video, isn't it? I apologize, guys. Something else that I would like to show you that I can't... and by the way, I'm hitting the back button because there's no way to actually completely, like, clear this Kindle's RAM, which would be a very useful feature. I don't know, it might just be the way my brain works. If I were to just not do this and just keep letting, using my Kindle and not actually, doing back so many times it took it back to the home screen, to me it just seems like the Kindle would slow down and just practically become unusable and just crash. So, I don't know, I guess it's just me, but I would like to see an option to be able to totally clear out the RAM in the Kindle and clear the cache. Why can't we clear the cache? I don't know, it just seems like it'd help make it go just a little bit faster if we could do that. But anyway, to get to the music player, which I won't be able to demonstrate because I don't have any music on here, let's go back to experimental, and there's play MP3. And then below that, it shows you guys a little bit about the awful text-to-speech, which frankly is a nightmare. And I don't like the text-to-speech that much in this thing. Alright. I think I can go ahead, give you guys, well, actually, I would like to show you guys the boot up speed on this thing. It's very, very, very slow. So, if you want to reboot it, there's two ways you can do it. You can do it through the settings, go to settings and menu, then restart, but I can't do that because of the personal information option. So I'm just going to hold down this thing here for 17 whole seconds. Once the screen goes blank, it's been 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. I have never seen that happen before. Whoa. That's awesome. I've never seen the whole screen just black before. That looks cool. Nice. Looks like an LCD screen now. Oh, it's gonna go away soon. The light turned on. Aww, it went away. There's a logo. Now, just watch it. So like I say, it does remind me a lot of the DSi. You can see that the web browser itself is okay. The web browser actually is very similar to the DSi browser in my opinion, but it is certainly, it's not the best. I mean, it is kind of a cool experience. It does work. Some people have slammed the Kindle's web browsing experience. I think it's awesome. I think it works fine. I like being able to use it over 3G, and the 3G is free, okay? And something else I wanted to mention in this review, the 3G does go over AT&T's towers, which is, just so you know, So it's AT&T. The original Kindle and the first few releases of the Kindle 2, those were on Sprint. But then later on, Amazon decided they would switch to AT&T, so the later shipments of the Kindle 2 and the Kindle 3 have all been on AT&T, just so that you guys know. So this is an AT&T thing. The nice thing is, though, you do not need to actually bring it into your local AT&T store to get it activated. It comes activated, and if you get it sent to you via Amazon, you can get right on 3G. But I mean, you can also if you buy it from a retail store, and I will be telling you where you can get this thing here in just a little bit. But you will need to actually register it with your Amazon account, so you will need an Amazon account. So if you don't have one of those, you will need to be by a computer to set one up. But anyway, that's that. And once you register it with your Amazon account, then you'll be able to use the 3G service on it. Oh my goodness.